Alrighty, what is going on everybody? So in this video we're going to be talking about phase-in and how to counter phase-in. So basically the whole idea with phase-in is that you're in your box here and your opponent is here and they get the wall one shot, you got a stair behind them, and then they phase in like this. That's the whole kind of mechanic of it all. There's other phase-in where they phase the cone in like this, but you should be playing with the cone in your box anyway, so that's kind of beats the purpose. You might do something like this. The goal is that they show the stair at the last second and then use the stair to phase into your box. It's the most common way to get in, and there are counters to it. The first one is you sit in your box kind of like this, and if your opponent phases in, that's fine. You can either A, flip this, do a defensive phase like this, or B, if he's jumping here, you can do a right hand peek, you shoot and reset like this so they land on top. Another counter is called the switcheroo. That's where your opponent is phasing in like this. Okay, they get the wall one shot, and then when they're coming in, you run out, place this wall back down, you peek it, and then go for a peanut butter peek like this, a window peek, or whatever you want to do. The idea is that when they're coming in like this, you swing out. You can't even shoot them in the air, because if we look when they're phasing in, most cases people, when they phase in, they just phase straight forward. They could just go like this and jump in straight. But you can phase to the left and right, so this is where you would almost diagonally phase in, which is really different because they might see you jump in here and expect you to go forward and land over here, so this person might flick over here, but really you went the other way. So, but because most people phase in straight forward, and it's not even really a mechanic to go left or right, you can easily do a switcheroo and you shoot them in the air. So if he's phasing in at this door, shoot, place this down, go for another shot, just like that. And the next one is similar. So because they're phasing in, let's say they're phasing in here, and most often when they do phase in, the angle is there's always like a meeting point. So they're phasing in the middle here. Even if they go left or right, their guy is going to come through right here. So that's why you want to position yourself somewhere in the box like this, and when they break it and start jumping in, you take a shot, then immediately go down and protect yourself. So now they're on the top of this cone, which you can either A, phase it hug the corner like this. You can phase it that, or my favorite phase in this scenario is this one. So then whatever side they're on, they're going to drop down. It's going to mess up their crosshair placement, and then you shoot. But you have to hit the first shot, or the second shot won't do as much damage, and they might end up winning the 50-50. So obviously other ways you can run, so you can do another box over here and they're phasing in, so you go, okay, place a stair here, let them come in, they're in this box now, you can re-peek using this wall now, something like this. That's really it for staying within one or two boxes and countering someone phasing into your box. The idea is that this player wants to fight as soon as possible, whether they just cracked you or whatever, and usually the only thing that deters them is shooting them back. So if you hit them for a 189 or like a 170 when you do the switcheroo, or 80, then you reset and go for the shot like this, you should kill them because they have nowhere to hide other than behind this cone. That's really their only option to hide, and you can still hit it from the peanut butter peek if you time it right. So not even there, like right here. And then you go up, look down. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick little video on how to counter the common phase. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Cheers.